Hey everyone, it's April with Eat Keto-ish, and today we're going to talk about grocery shopping. I know it's everyone's favorite. I love it. Just kidding. I really actually don't enjoy grocery shopping. But I have some tips for making it easier with keto, and I have some tips for or just tips that make it easier for me and tips that I know has helped me stay on target. So I hope I hope more people join us. This is actually going to be a short video. Originally, I had planned on talking about extraneous ketones, meaning ketones you take, like the ones everyone's selling. I forgot because in talking with someone, the idea about talking about grocery shopping came up. So I wrote down a bunch of notes on that and then announced that was my topic and then realized, oh yeah, I was going to talk about exogenous ketones. That's a mouthful. Just ketones that you take, not ones that your body makes. So we're actually going to talk about that next week, about the ketones that that people are selling and all the claims that they make. And I have some research on that I've done also. So today's topic, grocery shopping. And what we're going to talk about is three tips that have really helped me. So the first tip is, and I know you've all heard this one, don't shop hungry. So make sure you go ahead and have something to eat before you go to the grocery store if you're shopping in person. Make sure that you're full, that you're not going to the grocery store starving and really hungry, and because then you are more tempted to overbuy and buy things maybe that are not on plan, and have those indulgent buys, those impulse buys. And the grocery store is set up for that, you guys. They know where your eye's going to go. They have done research on where to put things in the store to get you to buy more things, how to get you to go down different aisles to pass by things that are impulse buys, and how to make things be a deal or sales so that you buy things. So they're marketing to you. And so what you need to do is actually have a plan so that you don't go into the grocery store just cold and without knowing exactly what you're there for, and already, like tip number one, you already have eaten so that you're not hungry when you get to the grocery store. So you don't overbuy or buy something that isn't on plan. So tip number two is delivery. Pickup, like Instacart or grocery pickup. There's lots and lots of options for pickup now. There's even more grocery stores doing pickup than there were last year because of the Rona. We have more options. But in doing pickup, you're not passing those things, those tricky little things that they're marketing to you. You're not passing those displays. You're not passing the deals, and like they're not going to trick you as much. And also another thing, like I love Walmart grocery pickup. I'll also use Instacart for Aldi's. With both of those, with Instacart, I can reorder things that I've already ordered, so I'm not looking through everything. With Walmart, I have my favorites already saved, so I'm not looking through all of the items, just seeing what's out there. Now, that is a good idea sometimes if you're like trying to find different options and you're tired of eating the same old thing. But that brings us to tip number three, which is meal plans. If you have a meal plan already, like you know what you're cooking that week, you have your ingredients, you have your grocery list made up based on what you're eating that week, then you're not going, it saves you money in shopping. You're only going to buy what you need. You're not going to overbuy, and you're not going to impulse buy. So those 3 tips will help you with keto. And another thing, and they'll just help you grocery shop, period, and not come home with cookies and you know, the latest snack cake or dessert. So, or the new flavor of Oreo of the month. Now they seem to have different Oreos for everything now. The thing is, though, that having a meal plan is something that I can help you with. It's actually part of my program. I have meal plans that come with a grocery list already made up. You can check off the things that you already have in your pantry or already have in your home. And you can check off, and you can then make your list for Walmart delivery, pickup, Instacart, Aldi's, whatever grocery store you're using. So the reason I say Aldi's and Walmart is because you can actually get organic things for cheaper. There are lots of options. There's many articles about how to buy keto less expensive, because I hear that a lot, that keto is just so expensive, that it's just over, that it costs so much. But eventually you're gonna not eat as often. You're not gonna eat as many meals because you're intermittent fasting, and you're so you can afford the quality ingredients over quantity. And you're not going to be a slave to your hunger, because once you become fat adapted, you don't stay hungry all the time. So you control, though, what foods come into your household. Through whoever's doing the grocery shopping is the one that controls what food comes in the house. So you need to discuss as a family, hey, I am doing this for my health. And I would appreciate if we don't have these trigger foods in the house. So if you don't have it in your house, you're very less likely to go out hunting for your cravings. You're more likely to think on your options that are in the house, and not cheat. You have more time to reason with yourself about cheating too, if it's not right there. So you have less regret. So those are the 3 things. Don't bring it home. So what are our tips? Our tips are delivery or Instacart, or pickup, so that you only get what you need. It cuts down on impulse buying. Grocery shopping when you've already eaten, so that also cuts down on impulse buying and overindulging and overbuying. And have a meal plan, have a grocery list based on that meal plan. So that makes shopping easy. It makes it where you don't overbuy and impulse buy also. Have keto-friendly options in your grocery list of salty and sweet things, so that when you do have a craving, you have a keto-friendly option available. Maybe you make fat bombs, maybe you buy fat bombs. It depends on your preference. Are you strict keto, or are you kind of a lazy keto? We do, we're in the middle. We're keto-ish. We do some lazy keto things, but we mostly buy organic and buy quality foods. But we do have some easy things that are available when you're tired and you just don't feel like making something. So that you don't order the pizza and you eat what's in your house. That's a good option. Now I do have some some standbys. Now I know Marco's has pizza bowls. Everywhere is coming up with these bowls that are more keto friendly and low carb. So check those out for your options for your favorite, whatever your favorite takeout is. But have keto friendly, salty, and sweet things in your home. And make a list. Stick to your list. Eat before you grocery shop. And if at possible, delivery, pickup, Instacart are 3 options to keep you on track. So those are my tips for keto grocery shopping. If you are interested in my plan, like I said, my plan includes meal plans each week. You would get a new meal plan with the recipes and the grocery list to cut down on having to spend your own time making your own meal plans. It'll give you more variety and options, and so go ahead and think on that. If you're interested in wanting more variety, you haven't been on keto very long, you don't have time to Google all these recipes and write down all the ingredients and make your grocery list, I can help you with that. I can help you with accountability so that you send me your logs, your food logs each day. And you're less likely to cheat when you know somebody's looking at what you're eating. I can help you with coaching, so I can encourage you, I can help problem solve, and I can help you with education on how to do keto properly. Nutritional keto is different than maybe what you've heard about keto. It's not Atkins. You can eat green vegetables in large quantity. So you're not as restricted as people think you are. I would love to help you. I've actually lost 75 pounds and kept it off for almost 3 years now. And so I've been on keto actually close to 4 years. My husband's lost 120 pounds. And so we together have lost like close to 200 pounds. And we've both kept our weight off, and our health has greatly improved, and we want to help other people change their lives with keto just like we did. So if you're interested, I will have links to how to work with me. I also have a YouTube and links to my website. I hope that you found this information educational and helpful. The tip, I'm sure you've heard, don't go to the grocery store hungry. But the other 2, using the delivery or the pickup has really saved me the indulgent buys and the impulse buys. And meal planning also helps a lot with overbuying. So these things will also help you stick with a budget. So I would love to talk to you next week on exogenous ketones, and do they really live up to the hype, and should you waste your, so I've already given my opinion because I said waste your money on it, but I will tell you more about the research on exogenous ketones and what they do, what benefits there really are, and what's actually a con and more of a placebo effect. So thank you for joining me. See you next week at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on Eat Keto-ish.